And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
First free throw is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Maxey. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Pass to George. Maxey sets a screen for George. Now here's Embiid. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oubre outside. Here's Maxey. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's stolen by Duran. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. High post, Embiid. Shoots over Duran. Embiid, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the inside, Embiid with the steal. Duran against Oubre. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Duran. Thompson in the post, defended by George. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a three. Got a piece of it. Cunningham against Maxey. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
The 76ers trail by 3. Oubre outside. George with the screen on Harris. Here's Oubre. And Embiid throws it down.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Now here is Harris. Still without a basket. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre passes to George. Fires from deep. Duren pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris outside. Cunningham, a screen on Oubre. Pocket 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The 76ers trail by 4. Embiid sets the pick for George. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham with it, defended by George. George against Cunningham. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Embiid. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Pass to Harris. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre outside. Maxey against Thompson. Maxey looking it over. Over Thompson. Maxey, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
For Detroit, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oubre, a screen on Hardaway. And that one's good, George.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Embiid, and he makes that one. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid.
Number 28, Yabusele.
And the Pistons with possession here. It's a three-point game. Down low to the paint and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Pistons have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That's good from Cunningham. Here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's Yabusele. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And that's now 6 points here for Jalen Duren. Oubre, a screen on Harris. George against Harris. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Maxey. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Oubre's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
free throw good, Maxey.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits both from the stripe. The Pistons leading. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Beasley. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. First free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Beasley. And Philadelphia has possession. 7-point differential. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. And it's denied. Edwards against Thompson. Pass to Beasley. Here's Schroeder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Edwards passes to Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Howland, he's checked in for Detroit. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:44 left to play in the first. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Beasley outside. Cans it from downtown. Beasley's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And that one's good. Maxey.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Stewart with a screen on Maxey. Schroeder kicks to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Covered by Beasley. McCain's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Butler's checked in. And that one misses.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Stewart against Embiid. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Butler. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Malik Beasley. Asar Thompson is out there with Howland. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And it goes down 2 points. McCain's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Philadelphia. Schroeder against Butler. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 7. Pass to Schroeder. Butler with the steal. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Butler against Schroeder. And here's Beasley. Six to shoot. Here's Stewart. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. Here's McCain. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Schroeder against Butler. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Stewart a screen. Takes a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Yabusele. Embiid against Stewart. A nice shot by Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Stewart kicks to Beasley. Back to Stewart. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Gordon's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Holland. And Stewart, no good on that one. The 76ers trail by 3. Gordon inside. Stewart on him, and it's Gordon missing. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Detroit. Driving inside. And stolen by Butler. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Stewart. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Covered by Beasley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pistons leading by 3. Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicky.
Here's McCain. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Now Fontecchio. Hasn't made one yet. Beasley finds Schroeder. Trains it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Shots good from Butler.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Kelly Oubre comes in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Gordon. Then for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Thompson. Harris finds Cunningham. Back to Harris. Schroeder outside. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Harris inside, covered by Oubre. Harris's shot is off.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's McCain. Hits the three-point bomb. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
Ledee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid with it. Inside. Cunningham against Butler. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Pass to Harris. Here's McCain. Covered by Cunningham. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Cunningham's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. Maxey, no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Grimes. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. George passes to Grimes. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Stewart. Now here is Hardaway. Duran down low. Covered by Oubre. Duran no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Here's Embiid. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Over Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off. George with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Detroit's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific score. Pass to Grimes. Hardaway with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's go.
Pass to Bona. Now Maxey. Covered by Cunningham. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Back to Harris. Out to Hardaway. The offensive rebound. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Oubre, a screen on Cunningham. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Oubre, left side. Harris against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Outside, George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got 5 now.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duran. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Pistons, Duran. 2 shots.
That's good from Duran. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Maxey with it. 10 points for him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Harris up top. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 11.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
George, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the participant.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The 76ers trail by 3. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Cunningham for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Oubre outside. Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And difficult to convert in the face of that kind of D. Harris isn't afraid to take the tough shots and never has been.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
One shot.
That's good from Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Grimes. And here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside Hardaway. Duren against Embiid. Pass to Harris for the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. 76ers trailing. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Hardaway. Here's Grimes. It's good. This game is all even. Grimes has got his first points of the game. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
George passes to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Oubre for 3. They get it back. The shot by George, wide open. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 8 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Inside, here's Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. To the inside. And he lays it straight in. Duran's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside, Maxey. For 3, Oubre. Detroit with the rebound. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. First one falls for him. Maxey hits them both. So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham outside.
I got yours.
And stolen by Maxey. Here's Grimes. Count the basket. Grimes has got 4 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. George against Thompson. And George kicks to Oubre. That three off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now Harris, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Maxey into the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it, plays with a lot of courage.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Harris outside. Fade away. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's the three. The putback, Embiid. It's good on the putback. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Cunningham outside. 4 on the shot clock. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And one of the areas where Cunningham has been compared to Doncic, his strength with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Yabusele. High post, Embiid. Duran's on him. They get the rebound. Embiid puts it through after the offensive rebound.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Duran, the pass to Hardaway. From outside the arc, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Maxey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter. Cunningham passes to Duran. Pass to Harris. Now here's Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oubre outside. Maxey passes to Grimes. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cunningham. Harris looking it over. From the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thompson. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Here's Grimes. Embiid with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Hardaway. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Pistons. Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Oubre finds Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Hardaway. Clock at 6. Embiid with a screen on Harris. And the 3 off target. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Thompson outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Yabusele. Covered by Cunningham and stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers lead. Oubre passes to Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Now, here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Maxey. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Maxey. From past the arc. Duran pulls it in. Maxey against Schroeder. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Philadelphia foul. First shot on number 7. That's his first personal foul.
Shoot 2.
4th team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Schroeder. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Holland in at the power forward. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The 76ers leading by 4. Embiid with the screen on Beasley. A nice shot by McCain.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Beasley. Stewart with the screen on Butler. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, McCain. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a two-possession game.
Pass to Beasley. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. And another three for Detroit.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Butler. And here's Embiid. Guarded by Stewart. Embiid against Stewart. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Yep, it counts.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Beasley outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Beasley's got 19 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Schroeder against Butler. Stewart up top. Beasley outside. Pulls up. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Embiid. Embiid with authority.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Pistons trail by 3. Now Schroeder with his first shot attempt. Holland, no good. Here's Yabusele, offered by Beasley. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Schroeder outside. Here's Holland. And McCain pulls it down. Down low.
Pistons foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Yabusele taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. So he comes up empty, missing both. Pistons trail by 3. He's feeling it. And McCain pulls it down. Pass to Grimes. Outside Butler. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here's Cunningham. D right on him. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And here is Butler. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Embiid drops them both. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Butler. To halt the run, and Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Embiid kicks to Edwards. For 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. Beasley outside. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. Cunningham's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 6. Butler in the corner. Outside Edwards. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Butler. And they pick up 2. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Edwards against Harris. Duren with the screen on Edwards. Harris dishes to Beasley. The 3-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The kick outside to Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Harris. And it's good for 2. 10 points for Tobias Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Outside Hardaway. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Grimes. Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Harris against Edwards. Hardaway for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Hardaway has got 20.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Duren against Embiid. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beasley. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCain's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Buries it from three-point range. McCain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Hardaway passes to Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for the Pistons, Malik Beasley taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 7. Oubre outside. Embiid against Duren. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Duren. Embiid no good. Pistons trail by 7 to the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Now here's Oubre. Maxey outside for George. Embiid with a screen on Thompson. George, no good. Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Beasley finds Cunningham from the top of the key and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead. George looking around. Pass to Oubre. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Duren. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 assists in the game. Duren with a screen on Maxey. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
1:49 left in the game. There's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Duren with a screen on Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Duran. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. The Pistons making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Pistons substitution. Number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr.
– 11 feet away, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 27. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Duran. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Embiid. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Cunningham nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Outside, George. Over Thompson. Good! And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Cunningham. He's off from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for your Sixers, Quentin taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Joel Embiid.